So today's video is a thrift haul from the Goodwill outlet, also known as the bins. So if you want to see what I got and find out what I'm going to do with it, stay tuned. Hi everyone, it's Stephanie from Queens Resale, and if you are new to my channel, thank you so much for joining me. Please consider liking this video and subscribing and following me on my reseller journey. And if you are returning, hey friends, I do enjoy my reseller besties and reading their comments. Thank you for following me along on my reseller journey. And it has been quite the journey. I have been a full-time reseller for almost a year now, and it just keeps getting better and better. So today's video is a thrift haul. I am going to take you along with me to the Goodwill outlet, and then we are going to meet back here for me to show you what I got and tell you what I'm going to do with it. So stay tuned. Hi everyone, it's Stephanie with Queens Resale. So today is 4th of July, so I'm off to do my thrifting. I'm trying to go thrifting at the bins at least twice a week. The goal is to get maybe 100 pounds. We'll see, I've never gotten that much at once, so I don't have to make another trip. But we are working on listing between 20 and 30 items a day, so we need product so that starting to move towards like fall, winter items, since we're going to be going back to school before we know it. So yeah, I'm going to take you along on my thrifting, and then we'll come back at the end with a haul to show you what I got. So come along for the ride. So I'm at the bins, and the background noise is so loud that it is hard to hear me, and there's some kids right next to me. So I'll just talk you through it. So I'm taking a water break. I do take my own water in there. Sometimes they say that you can't bring drinks in. It just depends on who's at the door, so whatever. But at the front of the cart, I have the items that I need to look up. And then I try to sort the items that I know I want to keep into list. So this item here is a Nautica pajama top, but I couldn't find the matching bottom. So I threw that back. And after looking up comps, it wasn't going to be worth it even if I did have the matching set. So I did grab this leather jacket. It's by the brand IE, but I just thought that it would be great for fall, and it's 100% leather and in really good condition. So that came home with me. And I don't know if I showed anything else because the kids next to me were so obnoxious. They wanted to be on camera, and their parents were not feeling that. Like, you see me kind of talking to the mother. So this skirt was giving me Johnny Was vibes, and it was Sunny Lay was the brand, which I think might be sold at Kohl's. I forgot from my research. But the embroidery was beautiful, and like I said, Johnny Was vibes, but the comps just were not there, and it did have a lot of staining. Had the comps been there, I would have been willing to work on it, but yeah, I threw that one back as well. Okay, so I am done with the bins for the day. Sorry I didn't get a lot of footage in there, but it was so crowded and there were a lot of kids in there, and I just didn't feel comfortable recording. I'm working on that because I know like people like the thrift with me videos, but yeah, I just didn't want to get a lot of people's kids on camera. So I did reach my goal of staying through 3 rotations. So I got myself a Starbucks because I needed a treat. I wanted Dairy Queen, but they're closed today. So I was gonna get a Misty Freeze, but instead, Ace Chai. So let's see. Okay, the bins was okay-ish. I'll show you the haul at the end. I did get a few things for ThreadUp to send, or not ThreadUp, the Real. Of course, stuff to list and a few items to sell in my next live auction, which is it's on Thursday, and it's just going to be a mix of women's wear and all $2 starts. So I know there is a lot of buzz about whatnot, and like, people love it, people hate it, people are all over the place with it. As a person who's done, I think 4 auctions now, 5. I've done 5 auctions now. I have not been successful at it, and for me to say that I am not successful at something takes a lot for me. I've only, done it 5 times, so I'm not giving up on it. I just think the culture of whatnot has some barriers that set up for me that I need to overcome. So I'll address those real quickly here. So one, I do not have a social media following, and I just sell women's clothing and shoes. I don't have specialty vintage items. I don't have collectibles. I have the same bread and butter that Nicole State is going to have, that the Deal Queen is going to have, that Empty Hanger is going to have, that Lori from Boston Found, Lori's Boston Found. I have the same things that those people have. I just don't have the following. That's one thing. So I don't have a following. 2, admittedly, I taught middle school for 23 years. I do not have a stage presence. I'm used to instructing material, and I don't have like that party atmosphere. I know that a lot of people have the music on in the background and have a party going on. Just the way my brain works, I cannot do with that distraction. I would not be able to be like partying, and the videos that I see of people doing that, even the people that I've named, I can't focus for that long. I go down through the catalog to see if there's anything that I would want to bid on, and I kind of hang out for that item. But so because I'm a fun time, I just can't focus with music and the chat and all the technology pieces going at the same time. And so I'm sure with time that will come, so that's why I'm not giving up on it. And another thing I think is I don't want to say it's an issue with the platform, but it's an issue, is this culture of giving things away. So you want me to sell you things super cheap and give you a price, and I just am not digging that. So I'm gonna stop that. I'm like, so I'm going to offset that, bring traffic in by having the $2 starts, and that's it. I have some good items that that I find out thrifting or that are given to me. I have a lot of inventory that's given to me by friends and family that I don't want to list on Poshmark and eBay. And then in the past, I have listed them on there, but just the energy it takes to share those type of things isn't worth the effort. So if I can sell those things live in a whatnot auction, start at $2, maybe there's a little bidding more that gets it up to 7 or 8, which is probably what I would have made on it on Poshmark after fees. I can be fine with that. But I do feel like I need to be on the platform, to learn the platform and to gain a following. I don't think that I'm going to gain a following by just saying, oh, I'm not good at it. People don't want to buy my stuff, because I'm doing really well on Poshmark right now. Even in the midst of summer slowdown, we have sales daily. We share, we're consistent. We have sales on Depop almost daily and the other platforms. So we get the list it and forget it model, which is what I call what we do. We are extremely successful at, it's just the live auction thing, I feel like just is a new animal, and some people are going to really love it and take off with it, and some people are going to hate it and not really want to try it because they don't want to be on live camera. And I gotta admit, like, I have a tad bit of social anxiety, and so yeah, I know. So even doing YouTube videos, sometimes I'm like, I don't want to do it, but I also see this as a creative outlet as well. And if people don't like it, they don't have to watch it, but I don't want to make such a large part of our business focused on Whatnot, because that's going to take away. It has. We did it last week, and it took away from our listing Poshmark and eBay, because it is a lot of time to get things ready for the auctions, and then for them not to sell just isn't where I want to spend my time. So plan going forward, one auction a week. It's going to be Thursday, $2 deals, mixed women's clothing, all sizes, all styles, all types, in season. So you can get it in the mail and wear it that next day. And that's it. That's what I'm going to do moving forward until I decide to do something else. So when I get home, I'll show you my bins haul and tell you what I'm going to do with those items. Okay, so I'm home. So on the way home, after I got my Starbucks treat, because I did meet my goal of doing 3 whole rotations at the bins, it is, when I say back-breaking work, I'm 5'4", and I'm just short. So to reach across the bins and lift all those heavy clothes, it's like, I don't know. It's a lot for me. It's a lot of physical activity. It's a lot easier just to go to the Goodwill and like sift through the racks. But I do like the Goodwill outlet, because our outlet is a pay by the pound, $1.59 a pound. We're still, I think, one of the cheaper ones, although when I started this process, they were $1.19 3 years ago. So steadily creeping up like everything else in the world is, but still very affordable. Place to get low-cost items to resell, flip for profit, with very little investment up front. So before I show you what I got, let me talk about the 3 places that I am sourcing for. So first of all, to list for our reselling business, that would be Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, Citizen, Facebook Marketplace, Greld, and Tradesy. So those are the 7 platforms we currently list on. Everything is listed on whatever sites are appropriate for it. So kids' clothes don't go on Greld, and very rarely go to Tradesy. They take kids' clothes on Tradesy? I don't remember. If they do, and we could get $50 or more for it, it would go on there. So just listing on platforms is one area that we source for, and that is our primary source of income. And the next 2 are areas I'm trying to grow. So next is the Real. So I am trying to work up to the point where I have a 70% commission on the Real. So I'm sourcing items specifically to send into the Real that I don't ever plan on listing. If the Real does not take them and they come back to me, then I'll list them on Poshmark, on the other platforms. And then thirdly is Whatnot, which I talked a little bit about earlier in the video, my strategy for Whatnot. So Whatnot, I am pulling trendy things from when I'm out thrifting, probably only from the Goodwill outlet, because I'm moving to a format, like I mentioned, that my auctions are going to start at $2 and go up. So I want to find cute, trendy things that people want and save those things from a landfill. But because I'm selling them at cost, I don't want to put a lot of money in them at this point. I'm just basically doing that Whatnot to kind of build my Whatnot following, and we'll see where that goes. I'm giving myself till December 31st to decide if I want to make that a permanent fixture in our resale business, or if it's just something we're going to disband and not do. So it does take a lot of work, as I've mentioned before, to prep for those auctions. So we're only going to do one a week. So I don't need a ton of stuff. between 50 and 60 items a week just to source for Whatnot. And I do have inventory around here that, I could closet clear out, and a lot to Whatnot. So I think if I don't find 50 items a week, that's okay because I have a lot of inventory that we can pull from. So with all that said, let me get into it and I will show you where everything is going to go, or tell you. I'll show it to you, tell you a little bit about it, and then tell you where it's going to go. This is One Girl Who. It is a cardigan sweater. Let me turn my overhead light on. It's a little brighter for us. Okay. I still haven't gotten used to the lighting in this office. I have a window in front of me, a light above me, and a ring light. So I'm just still trying to find the best lighting options. So I want to have space to show you. So this is the brand on this little ring here. And I think I picked this up once before. But the only reason I picked it up is because we're starting to think about fall. And this was a nice cardigan. It does need some lint rolling, which I hate to, or sweater shaving. But it had this zipper detail on the sleeve. And it is 100% cashmere. So that is why I picked it up. So it will get listed on Poshmark. I'll look up the brand to see if it is accepted on the real, but I don't think it is. So it'll get listed on Poshmark. And I might send that to the dry cleaner too. So next up are these Torrid shorts, and they're size 20, women's 22. And I will list these. Actually, I think I'm going to put them in upcoming Whatnot auction. They have a drawstring waist, and then if they don't sell in the Whatnot auction, I will get them listed. Next is the men's piece, but these are a Columbia 2X men's. I think they could be a swim trunk because they have the pockets, but they're just like a nice men's short. I don't think they're. I'll ask my husband if these are swim trunks or not. So I haven't really gotten into. I've tried to sell a few things in different men's items and Whatnot, and nobody's bought anything. So I'm gonna right now just stick to women's wear in my Whatnot auctions because that's what we sell the majority of. So next item is this DKNY, which is accepted by the Real. It's suede. And it's just this nice, like, flare hem dress, I thought. In this jewel tone red, I thought it'd be great for fall. So we're going to get that laundered and sent to the Real. I have a box that is going to go out this week. This is Halston, also on the Real list. And so I'm going to get this sent out. It's just a nice career pencil skirt. Like I said, things that they don't accept, even though they're on the brand list, which, whatever. They know the styles and stuff better than I do. As I get those back, we just list them. This will get listed on the platforms, but this is a travel on, just like a crossbody like purse, and it's super clean inside. So I'm trying to keep my piles separated because all this stuff needs to be washed as well. So this is a Zara basic. And when I asked people on one of my Whatnot auctions what brands they were interested in me picking up, several people typed Zara. So as I find Zara pieces, I'm just going to grab them for upcoming auctions. This is a size US 2XL, and it's just like a black shift dress. Let's see that more. So black shift dress. It's knee length. It does not have any pockets. It's like a rayon blend. But yeah, so Whatnot auction. So I think I might. These are. I thought that I could get these for me. These are just Joy Lab, but they're a 2XL. And they're a cute jogger, which I love this color, this blush color. I think this is sold at Target, and if this was like my size, I would definitely keep these, but these are going to go in an upcoming Whatnot auction for plus size. And I got this. This is new with tags, and it's Disney. But I plan on in the future, after I gather enough, it's got hidden Mickeys on it. I don't know if you could see. I plan on having a Disney auction because I'm just trying to think of themes that are unique and different. It'll go in my new with tags auction first, but then if it doesn't sell in that, it'll get moved to a future Disney auction. I typically don't pick up Disney things, but I'm going to start for the purposes of that. Just trying to like plan ahead since I'm only doing one a week. That gives me time. I have bins under here for me to throw stuff in. That gives me time to kind of think about and search for things like while I'm at the bins looking. If I run across something that's new with tags that is lightweight that I would want to flip for $1 or $2, I'll pick it up. So I'm not really sure what I want to do with this. This is Mauve by Anthropology. I'm going to go ahead and get it listed. I thought I would do a Whatnot with it, but it is just this cute blouse. It's a size large, but I think I can do really well with this on Poshmark. So I'll get it listed, and if it doesn't sell, we can move it to auction. But I just like the sleeves and the stripe pattern and all that good stuff. I probably need to grab this Joy Lab pants back. I put them in the bin. So these are new with tags. And as I mentioned, I have a new with tags auction coming up in a few weeks, but they are like a linen beach pant. They have front and back pockets, and they are a size extra large. So I thought, what the heck? We'll grab them. And then next up, I have an upcoming kids one as well. So this is a Nike Dry Fit hoodie. Oh, it's got some stains, so we'll see if I can get that out. If not, I'll just redonate it. So this is a Nike Dry Fit full zip jacket, a 6'7", but like I said, there is some. I'm about to wash everything, so I will have a special stain treat pile. I got this for Whatnot also, and if you notice a theme with Whatnot, I'm looking for lighter weight pieces. By Bread and Butter brand. So this is an elastic waist, pleated lightweight skirt. It's a size medium. I don't recognize this Banana Republic tag. Let's see what year this was. If I can find the inside tag. I can't find it. It's not in here. It doesn't matter. But I'm going, so Whatnot piece, it's light. And this is the type of thing that I would buy on an auction for $2 just because if the sizing, it's a good brand. Banana Republic is super expensive in the mall. This is a basic. You can still get some wear out of it. And it's stretchy. I don't want to buy something that's too fitted because then if it doesn't fit, and I'm just stuck with it. Next up, I'll just pull up a load here. Is now I'm conflicted about this. This is Eddie Bauer, and it's just this classic gray basic cardigan. Like I said, fall is coming up, and I thought, it'd be a good piece for fall. I'm gonna list it and see how it does, but if it doesn't move, it could be a future Whatnot item. Now this item is old tag J. Crew, and it is a size 10, and it's just this, I love this dress. It's just this cute sundress, It's a midi length. It has an exposed back zipper. I feel like I should list it, but I'm gonna put it in what auction? My upcoming one. It'll be in Thursday's auction. So I'll link Thursday's auction in the link below, and you can check it out. Next up, this will be in my new tags auction, is this cup she swimsuit. It is size medium. It's black with this floral print, and yeah, great. Oh, I got this coat. It's Maurice's size 0. Oh, it's missing a belt. Hopefully that's not a problem. It might be a problem. It would be a problem for me. I wouldn't want it. Dang. I hate it when I make mistakes like that. Hate it. Leave me a comment down below. Have you ever picked up something in sourcing? And if you have, what was it that wasn't missed, that didn't have all the parts? So frustrating, because this is a little heavier. I'm just going to redonate it. So I'm going to throw this over there. And then I got these for Whatnot, and they are a little heavier, but they're new with tags as well. And these are Levi's Relaxed Boot Cut, the 550. Actually, I'm going to do some research to see how much the 550s are going for on Poshmark. And if the comps aren't that good, I'll go ahead and list them, do them in the Whatnot auction. So they are going to go right here. I'll research those after the video. And next up is this for Cynthia Beachwear. Here's a tag. And this is just like a linen cover-up. The comps looked really good on this brand, so I'm excited to get that listed on Poshmark. Between like 30 and 50 were some of the things that I saw. And then next, okay, I have two of these. No, I think I threw one back. So this is INC, but I picked it up for Whatnot because it's plus size and it's super lightweight. And it's just a plus size like wrap top. So, yeah. So I'll put that in my Whatnot pile. And then I picked up this leather BP, which is Brass Plum, which is a Nordstrom house brand for their juniors. So it does have some spots here that I didn't notice, but it's a nice leather tote. And with back to school coming up, it's got some, I'll go over it with my leather cleaner. It's got some gunk there, but I thought, if it's lightweight and to start at $2, it would be an excellent pickup for someone on Whatnot. And I'm just trying to throw pieces starting at $2. Of course, I would like for things to go more, but I want to be comfortable with, if it goes for $2, I'm not sad about it. And I'm mad that I got to ship it out. So next up are these Victoria's Secret pajama pants, size medium. They're in really good condition, and I'm excited to get those listed on Poshmark. Next up, I did show you this, and I did bring it home with me, this INE leather jacket. It will get listed on all the platforms. It is size medium, so perfect for the upcoming fall season. And then I have another piece that will get listed. This is Talbot's. It's a size 10 petite, and it is a green velvet blazer. So I think it would be perfect for the upcoming winter-fall season, and I'm really trying to get ahead of that and start sourcing for that. I have a bag of things I picked up from the Goodwill from Dollar Day yesterday, so I'll grab that. Okay. So I got myself a notebook because I need a new notebook, and so that's the first thing. Anything I can get from the Goodwill. Nowadays I do. I got my daughter some new coloring books. So this is the Natural Life, and it is just a long sleeve like sweatshirt dress. I'm going to list it on Poshmark. Here's my receipt. So it was $1 a day, so black tags or $1. So this is vintage Lily Pulitzer. This black polka dot pencil skirt. That's a size 10. So I expect it to sit for a minute, but Lily normally sells for me. And oh, I'm really excited about this. So this is Modcloth, and I paid the full price for this, the $7.99. But it is a size large, and I kind of got it for myself in case I applied to speak at Posh Fest. So I figured that if I was picked, I could wear this. So, you know, but if not, I can get it listed, I'm sure. It's so cute. It has pockets, a back zip. But like I said, I bought it for myself, but if I decide not to wear it, I will get it listed. Next up, oh, I got this for myself too, but same thing. So this is new with tags. It's a medium large altered state, like Kimono Wrap, like this, same. But it was giving me Johnny Was vibes with all this embroidery, and it's new with tags. So I was like, and oh, it was $4.99. So I will definitely get it listed if on Poshmark if I decide not to keep it. And a couple more things. I was only in there for 45 minutes, so this I'm going to do a little bit more research for. To see if I should list it myself on Poshmark. I did pay the full $7.99 for this, and in the brand, when I looked it up, the comps were really good. Some of them were in the 200s, but I need to find this exact dress. So right now I plan on listing it. It's evening wear, size medium, and it's in really good condition. So, but if I decide not to list it and the Real takes it, it'll go to the Real. I need to make sure I can watch that. This is, what is this? What did I pay full price for it? This was $3.99. Oh, this is Anthropology, and it's the brand Saturday Sunday, and it's just, I just thought this was a pretty tank top. Hopefully I can find some really cool stock photos of it to put with the listing, but I'm still a sucker for Anthropology. I find it all the time now that I know all the different brands that go under Anthropology. And when I go in the real Anthropology store, I'm always like struck by how expensive it is. So whenever I see it out, I like to pick it up and rescue it. So this is Modcloth as well. This is a size 22, and it's just a big like button front maxi skirt, and I really like the pattern and the fact that it was lightweight and plus size, so I went ahead and paid the $4.99 for it. So I'm going to get this listed for summer. So that is my haul. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Please give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing. I have some other videos coming out this week. I'm going to get back into the rhythm of what sold, as well as talk about my June reseller numbers and where we are towards our goals for the year so far. So thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.